Michael Conti, ZDF Television. I would like 16 by 9, please. Are we on?
We are speaking, sir.
Brad, when you're making a Ghost Protocol, how, to what extent do you consider the audience that's going to see the movie outside of the movie theaters?
I don't think that I mean, I don't direct the movie for home video, if that's your question. I direct it to be seen on a really big screen. That said, I think that it's never been a better time to look at movies at home. I mean, the technology, the quality of the TV screens that people have in their homes and the sound systems that they have very much embrace all the detail that we put into the movie. Particularly if you see it in Blu-ray, you see astonishing detail. So I think that all of the work that we put into the film, that's difficult, hard work, to get it to be impressive in a theater, shows up at home. I mean, you can even tell the stuff that we shot in IMAX on a good monitor, because there's a sharpness to it that is unparalleled.
How does HD and Blu-ray complicate things for the special effects department?
Like I said, it doesn't really, because we make it to look good on really big screens. And so I don't think anyone at home has an IMAX-sized screen. So as long as, if it looks good on an IMAX screen, it'll look great at home. So I would say that you get all the detail that we put into it.
How important is star power when you're making a movie such as this one? Is it still important, like in the 90s and 80s, to have that star power?
Well, I think that the best argument for it is, you know, what do we have right behind us there? That's the moment that everyone remembers in the film. And it's not just that Tom swung around out there. It's that, you know, he believes that you're playing a character even in the action scenes, and you're trying to suck the audience into what that character is thinking and feeling. And I think that the best argument for, you know, star power is the movie. You know, Tom is a very strong presence in the film, and he has amazing guys up there with him, with Jeremy Renner and Paula Patton and Simon Pegg. So I think that there's the best special effect in the world is a really good movie actor.
How come he has such staying power? I mean, you know, you look at other stars from the 80s and 90s, and Tom Cruise is just like unparalleled.
Well, I think he really loves movies, and I think that he, once he's in 400%. He is aggressive. If something isn't working for him, he goes after it. If you want to do something that he doesn't quite understand, he stops and makes sure that he understands what your intent is. And he wants everything to be great. He's not a casual. He doesn't ever phone it in. So he has two settings, and they're off and 200%. And when he's on a movie, you know, particularly one that he's, you know, any movie, but particularly in one that he's producing, he's in all the way. And that's a great thing to have as a director, because it sets the bar for everyone else on the film.
When you make a film like this one, a big action film, to what extent do you consider the female audience?
Well, I consider it, you know, I mean, in every film I have made, I've had, you know, I pay attention to the women characters. And, you know, I can't say that I maybe pay the same attention that a woman would pay if, you know, a female film director were maybe doing it, but I certainly try to consider it. And I think that Paula Patton is amazing in this film, and she very much holds her own on the action front with all the guys. There's a couple of really good fights that she's in, and you know, she was serious about getting it right, and I think it shows on the screen.
Now, to what extent do you consider women audience when you're making a film like this?
I don't segment it out. They have this term that they call a 4-quadrant movie, and it's what everybody apparently wants. but I don't think of it that way. I'm just thinking of what would make me want to see a movie. And you know, I don't say this will be a good moment for kids and this will be a good moment for old people and this will be a good moment for left-handed people. I just make it like, what would I like to see if I were in a film, and how would I like to have a story told to me? And then I try to make it that. I think that if you think about it, if your thinking becomes any more complicated, you're in danger of screwing it up. And I really don't want that. I just want to tell the story.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks
you.